Connoisseurs.
Hey, I'm Gianna Keiko, photographer here with the Desire Company. I'm going to show you how to create mood in photography with lights. One subject, one room, and 3 different ways to light. I have my Canon 5D Mark IV with the 50mm lens on, and then I have 4 other lenses in my bag that I will walk you through, the 35, 85, and 24. I'm also going to be using the Flashpoint Explorer 600 light with the softbox and a 52-inch light disc reflector. I also have a custom leather harness that holds 2 camera bodies that I will be using today. Since this is my first frame of the day, I always start with my 50. It's really true to your eye and how you're gonna see the room. And then from there, I'll decide like, oh, do I wanna shoot this a little wide? Do I wanna shoot it a little compressed? So I'll pull out my 85 or my 70-200. But I always start with the 50 and I just kind of get a lay of the land from there. So with the available light that's already in the room, I'm gonna take a portrait of Lou, and then I'll move on to adding light, reflecting light, getting a different camera angle or a different camera lens. All right, so give me a little bit of a lean onto the post there, yep. I'm shooting her wide open. There's not a ton of available light today. It's cloudy outside, but it's nice and even. As you can see, there's white walls and bright floors, so the fall off light is pretty true, but just to pop her under the eyes and in the cheekbones, I'm gonna add a little reflection of the outside window. So it's still all natural light, but I'm just modifying the available natural light that we have. Can I get you to come down a little? Yep. I'm bringing my subject even closer to the light because I don't have an assistant at this moment. Awesome. I'm really liking where that went now, but now that I've covered it with the 50, she has these beautiful long legs and these killer boots that I want to get. So anytime I shoot shoes, I'll get my 35mm, which is slightly wide, and I'll get low and close to the subject. So give me that like long lean and leg out. Yep, there we go. Really stick that left foot out. There we go. Bring the left foot or right arm forward. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Right there, I love that. Look into the kitchen. Look down at your knee. Look off into the pool. Hands are gonna slide down the front. Yeah, right there. Awesome. Yep. I'm gonna come in for a more classic portrait now. So rather than a full body shot of Lou, I'm gonna shoot her about her rib cage up. So I'm gonna compress the distance by changing to my 85mm lens, and I'm gonna add a little bit of off-camera flash. So because I'm coming all up in her business and I'm getting really close, I'm gonna add more light. It's gonna be more forgiving on any sort of hot spots that we have, any texture irregularities. I'm always gonna use a diffuse light because it's really kind of light, and because the 85 comes in close, I wanna save myself any retouching time. So come bring almost like the back of your shoulder blade. Yep, and give me a good slouch. Yeah. And then look just past me. Right here, yeah. Cool, I'm loving that. Another fun fact is that this light is also just helping me make sure I'm filling in her iris. Lou has these amazing blue eyes that you can't get if you're just working with available light. Because they are kind of translucent, you need light to fill them in and bring out their texture and clarity. Okay, look right at me. Bring the nose and face line a quarter turn this way. Yeah, right there. And your left hand can come up. Yeah. And then like lean like a little board. Yeah. Cool, and then I wanna just get some extra like triangles. So I can get a triangle here. I can get a triangle here. Yeah. Like the angle on you? Yeah, right there. Cool. All right, let's see how much fall off. If you were to come and like squat right here. I might have to reposition. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Stay where you are. Stay. Okay. Oh no, it's super, it's very durable. Look right out here. Yes, right there. Okay, and then this is such a weird like poop squatty thing, but you're just gonna like, yeah, different angles. Yeah, ooh, stay right there and like bring a hand to your shoe right there. And then like right here, yeah. You do board so well. Yeah. And then square off right to me. Right there. So with the way that Lou is sitting right now, with all the available light, I would have to choose to expose for her with natural light and completely blow out the background. Or if I compensate for her facing away from the window and I fill in more light onto her face, I can have a little bit of detail out the window as well as inside. With our first all-natural and available lighting setup with Lou, we had to work with these big windows. And so I would point her face to where the soft available light was hitting her cheekbones, and I would fill it in with some reflected light. If the lighting was coming on the right side of her face, I would reflect that lighting back onto the left side of her face. When I fully pointed Lou away from the light and all the available light was coming behind her, I could either reflect that back to her, blow out the image so I'm exposing for her and not for the highlights, or balance the image with the off-camera flash at a 45-degree angle. And so we're having 3 points of light, just one of them is the natural available light. So whereas in cinema, the motto is show, don't tell, with photography, you want to make sure that you're making a picture about something and not of something. One of your best tools is lighting. With lighting, you can control the mood of your subject and what you're conveying back to the viewer. So the next and last setup is cave lighting. This is our most dramatic lighting, and I'm using only available light. I have Lou positioned in the entrance of this doorway so that all the fall-off lighting is accentuating her face. All the shadows I'm going to underexpose. Awesome. Yeah, bring it, yeah. And look off that way. Look off that way again. Yeah, right there. Love that. Stay right there. And look right at me. Even like stick your chin out a little. Yeah. Beautiful. So this can be really helpful if I have a messy background and I don't have time to clean it up, either physically or in Photoshop. I will just underexpose it and get rid of it. So everything that we went over today were how to set lighting to generate a mood. So I generated a different mood in my images and also in my subject via posing in direction, pointing toward or away from the light. We went over a couple different ways to use focal lengths on our lens, how to bounce all available natural light, how to combine artificial and natural light, and how to only use artificial lighting. We went over angles at which the lights should hit the subject and different workarounds and troubleshooting if you're shooting in a messy area or a really bright area, and how to work quickly with our subject. And if you want to see more great classes like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Desire Company.